Hello, by Los House here, back episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, Shipyard Champions. Let's do let's do the leaderboard slash uh, scoring. I got fifth place last week, and the first week of season 5, I got second place. Mostly managed to pull ahead to the way front, and second week. I can't read the name. My brain just shut down. Anyway, someone won. Stealth. Stealth won. This week is the the pre-dread. Say that 8 billion times fast. Anyway, year's 1905. We'll be at war with the British. They're sending a new dreadnought alone to raid your commerce. So basically, I build ship versus their ship. Gotta have 10. Okay, let me actually, pull up the game. Start inputting things. So we gotta get that British. We'll rock with the Germans. Sure, and it is a designed ship by the host of this week. I think it's Polywhirl. Uh, range of 10, weather and time of any. So I'm gonna go for the most best possible for aiming. Other restrictions are, that's pretty much it. There's hull restrictions, but I'm not using any nations that have a hull restriction, or using a nation that has a hull restriction. Yeah. So range of 10k. Kilometers, and then there's a bunch of scoring things. 10 points for every transport that survives, 50 points for sinking the enemy dreadnought, 50 points for maintaining good health, 30 points for maintaining yellow health, 10 points for getting to red health. You know the whole sections. Um, and then there is a point bonus for each type of ship for the smallest, the fastest, the biggest, and the cheapest. Cheapest the one is the most rewarding out of all that. I might attempt to make a very fast battleship. Usually I don't know. Because it is a max of 20. Or 18. So I wanted to somehow get it to 25. Have the biggest displacement. $14.44. Oil hasn't been invented yet. All the stuff hasn't been invented yet. An advanced tower. A rear tower. So actually different hulls. I'm not liking this hull structure. It's a bit restrictive. I kind of like the more flat open decks, so I'm actually going to exit this nation and pick another one. What about the Japanese? I just realized that the British are not on the correct level of year. Get up there. I am a year behind them in the technical specs. Ooh, I'm liking this nation's. Which nation is? Yes, the Japanese. I'm liking the Japanese semi-dreadnought. It's not restricted hull, is it? The Italian so okay, no. Nothing Japanese. I don't really need torpedo resistance against a battleship, so that's one thing I'll just throw away. The double bottoms resistance actually I will take because I can put more armor in the ship, because resistance actually adds more armor to the vessel. Alright, how about 22 knots? Can I work with that? It's a lot better. Now, do I want to pull a Polyworld? Do I want to try to make a weird design ship? Where I have 18 million main deck guns. Because he is the challenge issuer this week. So do I want to try something weird? Because he usually plays with 10-inch guns. Because of how fast they can fire. Load time 25 seconds. Or load time of 21 seconds. So I could get a very fast fire rate battleship and then save a lot of the extra weight for armor. Oh, barbettes are not invented yet. Okay. Now, another rule of thumb is always have above 6,000 kilometers. Otherwise, you'll suffer massive amounts of fuel issues. Now, I need to get that flash fire chance as low as physically possible. I'm actually, because of how our engagement range is 10 kilometers, I'm going to shave some of the barrel off. Just to make them fire faster. So I shave the entire barrel off. That would require me to get in closer to the enemy battleship. But we do have fire every 10 seconds we're firing a shell. We're firing the main deck gun. The other thing is I could also move these up here, but that is going to mess with the ability of that gun. That also saving a lot of weight. I could then transition a lot of that weight into making them thicker. It goes to 16 seconds per shell fire. We'll say they had the biggest gun possible. That's 49 seconds. And piercing my armor most definitely. Okay, this will make broadsiding a necessity. Let's say I used a 10-inch gun. Well, I actually could use another 9. I don't need to bring that. Rinky dink. What is the penetration capabilities of the 13 towards a upper target? Like more than the armor. What's the point of getting higher armor capacity if I physically can't use it? Unless I go down to standard bulkheads, get 1,000 more armor. 1,000 more tons worth to increase armor capacity. I'd have to find a way to scrape off. So if I'm not going for the fastest battleship, I could go for a more heavily armored one that would survive. I only need to trim a little bit off of the ship. That massive amount of cutting that I was going to have to do. But I do kind of want a very thick battleship in terms of armor. Two questions. Do I want to risk it with more shells? Which is more shells going to risk it by? I think I'll have to take that risk. I don't want to run out of shells in the battle, as we are going to be using a lot of them. This is the age of stuff can't hit things. Alright, let's say we jump that down. We drop these down. How much more speed could I get out of this vessel? Let's say I went for 20. I'm gonna go for 22. I'm gonna try to cut around it. What's 21? Like... It realistically is just the engine itself being so damn heavy. I could just shut off the rest of the superstructure. And just solely focus on... There we go. So now I got a 21,000 ton vessel that has 20 knot capability, which is too higher than it normally could. Which isn't that impressive, but it's better than what I could usually do with this. With not the best armor, but pretty decent armor. Like if there's any secondaries on this enemy battleship, then I'll probably be fine, because yeah, most secondaries, unless they're point blank, are not going to be able to pin unless they're hitting the superstructure. So like an 8 would actually do damage, a 7 would actually do damage, a 6 would actually do damage, about 5,000, and everything else is just tapering off where the armor is just too thick for anything to actually do damage. Another thing is, we're probably not going to be long ranging this, and we also are using a monogun. So I actually do want the faster aiming or better base shell hit chance. I'm probably going to have to just get in close to the enemy battleship and just rail it with my 9-inch guns. How much are 9-inch guns gonna do in terms of? I should probably not gonna be able to pierce with the HE shells. I'd rather bring those aboard than just bring the HE shells at all, because at this rate, we're probably going to be relying heavily on the AP. I'll do double check. Got 10,000 meters, 1904. 1905 for the British. 1 British battleship. It is a shared design. All the shared designs always are on. Alright, so, unless I've screwed something up royally, and let me just check the design's name so I know to look. Drug, whatever. Some weird name pronunciations. Let's go! Let's see if this actually works well. penetrated the aft belt. We penetrated the aft belt again, causing flooding. Interested to see what the capabilities of the ship are. Does have the secondaries, but they do look to be light secondaries. Ooh, we do have a high hit chance. It's probably also has a high chance. Oh, maybe it doesn't. We have a stair stop it. Alright, let's take a glance at this weird vessel. It has a bunch of 12s that have 0 hit chance. Okay. What is it using? It has... It also has torps. Semi-balanced. It has the Comet 2. Armor scheme. Ooh, I can pin that. That's why I'm having such a good time. I'm assuming maybe it's just stability damage that's causing it. Miss constantly? Where? Is it all around torps? Okay, it is. So I gotta be careful. Yeah, why are you missing? Damage instability -50, flooding instability -10, engine vibration is pretty bad. Why am I getting such a good hit rate? Cruise speed, target slow speed, target size, range found. Ammo detonation. Crew training, 3rd grade gun. Oh, just because the 9-inch gun's so good as well. It has 21 knots. So, my weird design ship is working pretty well. It looks like it's now trying to aim for my vessels. True question is, what is the range of these torps? 5. I did a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting this to be a really hard fight, but... Oh, that's the... Oh, wait. Let me check the thing. I think it was talking about the end card. Oh, those also green. So I have overall green health. So I was like, oh no, I got... It cost 407 million to build, so I'm probably not winning the cheapest award. It did scarf up one of the trade ships, but I was able to use with my weird 9-inch armament 28 guns versus its 5 2 12-inch guns. It didn't even get its torps off because they're too short range. I put a lot of extra ammo for no reason, so... Anyway. That was a very quick fight. I wasn't expecting it. If you like the video, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, you know, the things. Check out the other people in the Champions. Also have a Discord. Peace. Where's the stop record button? Ah.